You got this, Vance.
Clear.
You're almost there.
And one more time, clear. Okay, I'm just gonna let it sit for a second.
There we go. Oh, we're almost there.
Oh,
No way.
There we go.
Oh, we got it.
Right. Redlands traffic, Archer 03 Alpha, taxiing from fuel pumps over to holding short runway 26. Lord, thank you for giving us aviation. We ask that you keep us safe in the skies. May you be the one who flies this aircraft. Amen. And a friend of mine who's a pilot challenged me, I bet you can't do flying. And I said, I bet I can. How's it look? Great. This is moving appropriately. Controls are free and correct. Right, nav light is out, that's not an issue.
I used to go to air shows with my dad and my brothers and kind of got interested in aviation because of that.
Just check in to make sure there's no water in the
Hop
tanks.
start is 5-7.
We've got about 6 1/3.
She's what, 6 1/3?
6 1/3, that's probably okay.
We'll do some complicated math later. It'll all work
Yeah.
out. The first time I got to fly the aircraft, I was actually relatively at peace because I was with my instructor. The more intimidating portion of flight school was my first solo, which is when the instructor, well, steps out, gets away from the airplane, and you are on your own and you are flying this bird all by yourself. As soon as I took off, I felt free, I felt terrified, I felt exhilarated, I felt glorious. Every positive and negative human emotion at the same time.
My first flight, I spent a lot of time learning the walk around and how to prepare the plane for flight. I remember that was a highlight, but similar to Andrew, definitely the most, I think, scary part of my training was the solo. And I remember taking off, and as soon as the plane lifted off, I thought, well, I'm committed now. And did a lap around the pattern, and then I lined up on final approach, and I thought, wow, that runway looks small right there. I remember thinking, that looks really small. But I said, well, I can always go around, and made it in and made the landing okay, and that was a huge rush.
Good altitude hold, that's beautiful. I try. So do I don't always get it though. And there's Big Bear Lake right in front of us.
Flying to me represents a sense of balance in my life. I think, medicine is a wonderful career and I'm super happy to be going into it, but I think it's really important to maintain, interests and hobbies outside of medicine. Whatever you love doing, I would say, make time for that, make time for yourself. I think it helps me to return to work rejuvenated and with a renewed sense of energy and focus, having been able to sort of switch things up. I am passionate about rural medicine. If there's a way I can incorporate helping cover a broader area by maybe flying to remote clinics or something like that, I think that'd be really great. And also just sort of extend where I can go on a weekend, and kind of like a road trip.
A big part of why I got into aviation to begin with was because aviation medicine, especially through emergency medicine, which is the specialty I'm applying to, is such a rich field. I have connections to South America. I'll be going on a trip to Argentina in a few weeks. My mom is from Bolivia, so in my ideal scenario, I'll be an American-based physician who will more often than not be traveling down to South America, and we can use good surgeons down there.